Hello everyone and welcome back. I am Rishaya Reese, your locked lioness, and today we are going to have our very first retwist. Very excited to get into that with you guys. But first, if you haven't already, definitely go ahead and subscribe. Would be much appreciated here so you don't miss out on any of the videos that I'm posting weekly as of now. And definitely, if you find the information in this video helpful or you like the content, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up as well, and leave any comments in below. If you want to see anything, you have any specific questions for me, I'm happy to hear your thoughts. Sorry, that's just my dog Lila there. But yes, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Now today, it is going to be my very first retwist. I am just a few days shy of being 1 month locked. Yay! So I will be doing a 1 month update video, and that'll be coming out shortly. So definitely stay tuned for that one. But yeah, so I'm just shy of 1 month, and I am going to go ahead and do a retwist today. Now this video is going to be a little bit different because I'm not going to show you everything that I do. And the reason for that is because it's my very first retwist. I'm still figuring out everything. So I actually want to go through and see what kind of techniques I'm going to use and figure out my methods first before I post the video. So I will give a full video on that, but this one's just kind of an update to let you guys know that I'm doing a retwist today. As you can see, I just washed my hair, and my new growth is definitely coming in, so I just want to maintain that so it doesn't get too out of hand, and I lose the size of the Microlocs that I have. So yeah, basically it's going to be pretty simple and straightforward. I'm going to go ahead and oil my scalp first with some castor oil, and then when I'm finished with that, I will be using today flaxseed gel that I've made myself. And if you guys are interested, let me know in the comments below. I'm happy to give you the recipe and some instructions that I use, or if you guys want to see a full video on it, you can let me know that in the comments as well. But so I will be using just flaxseed gel for my retwist, and I won't be doing interlocking. I may do palm rolling, we'll see how we go, but otherwise I'm just going to kind of retwist them, put them into place, and then I'll probably do a style to hold the retwist and let it fully dry, which will probably be Bantu knots, just because it's pretty simple. I know how to do it. So yeah, I'm just going to get right into it, and I'll be back with maybe a couple of video clips or some photos throughout and at the end, just to show you guys how it all turned out. So thank you so much. Stay tuned for more. Hello everyone, so I'm back again, and I just wanted to show you guys quickly what my hair looks like now after I've put some castor oil on my roots to go ahead and get that moisturized. Now my hair is just slightly damp here, and as you can see, it is freaking out of control. It's really full right now, which is amazing, which is great, but I can already tell, being a first timer with this retwist, it is going to be difficult. It is going to be hard, and it's probably going to take me a long time to do. This is just almost 4 weeks of new growth, and I don't know how well you can see it in the camera, but it is like pretty crazy. I can already tell that my roots are matted. The parts that I had, they are not intact everywhere. So it is going to be tricky. I've already separated some of the locks that were starting to mat together to help out with the process. But yeah, I definitely know it's gonna take some time. Hopefully you guys can see. Hopefully you can see what I'm trying to show you. But I can definitely tell that it's gonna take some time for me to get through this retwist, just because I've gotta pretty much try to reestablish all of the different locking parts that I had. to get them all intact. So I'm gonna go ahead and probably dampen my hair just a little bit more with some jojoba and rose water, and then go through with the flaxseed gel and start retwisting each of my locks. And then when I get through some of that, I'll probably be back here with an update for you guys. I am finally back. It's like 2 days later and I finally finished my very first retwist. I have it in some Bantu knots now, and I think I did a pretty good job. Yeah, I'd say I did pretty good. I definitely learned a few things. Actually, I wrote down what I learned, so I'm just gonna look at that. So, first things with the retwist, things that I've learned. Basically, one thing that I wanted to point out is that in the future I'll definitely split down the middle of my head, especially because I'm twisting in opposite directions on my right and left side of my head. So I'll split it down the middle in the future, and that'll just make things easier for me. Sorry, I'm saying so many times. Products that I use just really quickly on that one. I think I already told you guys it was the flaxseed gel that I use. And then I also had a toothbrush that worked pretty well for just separating my ends. Shout out to Spiffy Gal, Patrice. I also went ahead and got some clips and then just sectioned off that as well. So clips are good to have. And did I use anything else? No, I had scissors, and I know some of you guys are gonna be like, ooh, naughty, because I was having trouble separating my locks to get them all individual. So I did end up snipping some of the hairs, but actually what I realized is that some of the sections of hair that I use for each lock, they weren't really parted out well, so it was good in the end early on cutting through them to resection it to some of the places where it's supposed to be appropriate, because some of the hairs really were just like intertwined with other locks, and I might have even grabbed up some hair from other locks and sort of combined them at the root. So it was actually a good correction that I did using the scissors. Definitely won't do that in the future. Also too, I showed you guys at the beginning of the video how matted and like bushy my roots were, and I think that has to do with the fact that I do wash my hair once a week. I'm just about at, well, yeah, now at this point I'm at 1 month lock as of today, but I will be doing a separate video of that, so stay tuned for that one. But I've washed my hair pretty much every week, so 4 times, including this last one, since I originally put the twist in. And so I think the friction and the way that I wash my scalp with the hairs kind of meshing into each other, weaving into each other, that also made it a little bit difficult. So I'll be working on my washing strategy, and I'll probably give you guys an update with the details of that. So be watching for that one too. But I think that was mainly the things that I learned. Also, keeping your hair, make sure it's nice and wet. I use the rose water and jojoba oil just to spray down my hair. And yep, that's basically it. So now we're here 2 days later. Hopefully next retwist it won't take this long, but I'm quite confident it won't, because even as I was going through this one, I definitely towards the end really sped up and was going a lot quicker. So obviously, since it was my first retwist, being inexperienced sort of with doing the palm rolling that I did, as well as the retwist around and the sectioning off and like correcting some of the not the grid. The grid's not the right word to say because I do not have a grid, as you guys can see. Just went this free spirited route on that one. But the actual locks where they are set up, separating that took quite a bit of time, so I'm quite confident that next time around it'll be a lot shorter. But yeah, close up on the Bantu knots in my hair, how it's doing. Doing pretty well, did pretty well I'd say, for the first time. But yeah, that's about it for this video. I just wanted to thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate you. And if you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. And in the meantime, I just want you all to remember that we do journey to our own set of rules. So be true to yourself, and I will see you next time.